everybody. How's it going? This is DTV, the band Dorado in Portland, Oregon, with myself, Sky Cooper, and to my left, James Ford on the drum machine.
That's me, and I know I'm about to have a good time, and we want you to have a good time too, just like this man on my left, Johnny Jiggity Goble.
Hey, good to see everybody. Always exciting to be here. We hope to have a great time and boogie down, and hope you guys are having fun too, and getting ready for Halloween and all the fun stuff coming. And we're really excited to be here, and yeah, thanks for watching. Back up to the sky.
Halloween. Yes. What are you going to be this year for Halloween?
Myself, which what I think it's the scariest thing, and it's the cheapest. I don't have to buy an outfit, don't have to do nothing, and I get pretty scary, especially in the morning. You know,
before you apply the foundation. I was in Freddy's the other day. They had one of those, it was like a Velociraptor thing, but it straps to your chin, so when you talk, it's like, it's kind of ridiculous. It's pretty funny, though. So tonight is, we're doing that cover, Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana, which we put out on one of our albums. I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
And
you'll find out later.
You'll find out. He made a fancy graphic for it. And the topic we're going to talk about in the green room is what's your favorite decade for music? So the clip tonight is related to that. It's 80s flashback. And what do you think? What's your favorite decade? Oh, no, don't tell anybody.
Not
Tell the
yet.
green room. Keep it a secret.
That's a secret.
Sad trombone.
Sad trombone. Whoa. But you know what is not a secret is what you can win tonight during OMG. We are going to put up another shirt with our faces on it. So last week it was Lucian that won, so congratulations to him. Stick around, make sure you wait to find out exactly how to enter after we play OMG. And there's other fun things going on tonight, right, Johnny Goble? What we got?
Oh, yeah, like always, the map pinning. We love to know where you're tuning in from and watching from. So we have a little map. We can throw them on there if you guys want to let us know. Either way, it's all good. But, yeah. And then I have some special shout-outs that I'm going to take a second on. It's my wife's birthday.
Hey!
Happy birthday, baby. Love you. I'm over here with the band, and she's, like, having a great party at the house and people dancing and food and, you know, and I'm stuck with these guys, which is, you know, I appreciate it, baby. I know it's a pain in the butt, but I love you. And then one more, Dot and Jamerson. Jameson sent home some barbecue ribs. Ooh. And I just had some more today, and they're really good. It's actually it's lasted me like three lunches, so it's been really, really awesome. I don't get ribs very often. Rachel loves the turkey and the chicken and fish.
Healthy
and,
lifestyle.
Healthy, very, very good, which is good. So every once in a while I'll get a spoiled treat. So Jamerson and Dot, if you're watching, I love you guys. Thank you. Back over to Scott.
All right, tonight's clip is 80s flashback, and we are going to revisit James's previous mustache, maybe, in this one. I can't remember.
I don't think, but it is short hair.
Short hair, and we're going to have a quick look at the 80s and be back on the other side, jamming. We'll see you in the green room.
1, 2, 3.
Notice the power fist when he does that. What they don't teach you. This is like this 80s school, power ballad school of hitting those notes. Yeah. Now say by the power of Grayskull.
By the power of Grayskull.
I can't do that.
You know, it's He-Man.
What is that?
It's not Thunder. No, Thundercats. That's not Thundercats. It's He-Man. Not Thundercats. It's He-Man.
Oh,
By the power of Grayskull. You know, and Skeletor.
He doesn't know.
Do you think Skeletor would be like a good singer?
Maybe, I don't know.
You know it.
That was way too cool for He-Man.
What about
Scooby-Doo still rocked. You know, they definitely had some stuff going on there.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Green Room. And welcome back to the Green Room. Everybody. Oh, there's the comments right here. We see y'all. Happy birthday, Rachel. Can't believe it. Yes. She's 27. You know, this is the time in your life, Rachel, when you're 27, you can go wild. The world is your oyster.
Right? Yeah. Now I'm an old man, too.
You are an old man. He just turned dirty 30. Oh, my goodness.
I can't believe it, man.
There's like 300 years of experience in this room right now. I mean, is that some kind of marketing?
Especially if you had mine on, you know.
Right?
I'm like over half a century.
Oh, man.
But we have the best Photoshop technicians to make us look as young as possible. We got all the filters going on right now.
Yes.
It's amazing. I kind of look like Brad Pitt in my photos for some reason. It's just kind of this miracle. You know?
No.
Awesome.
It's a miracle.
No.
Brad Pitt looks like you. That's the miracle.
He's been living a hard life since he became famous. Whiskey for breakfast.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, happy birthday, James. So how do you feel now you're in your 30s? Are you getting back pains already? I mean, you're already becoming... Ladies and gentlemen, I just have to share that in rehearsal, normally Johnny and myself are the kind of more cynical purveyors of wisdom in this operation. But we have noticed...
a book on it.
Yeah, Johnny for sure takes the cake. But I feel like in the past week, James has been coming in a close second. Some of the comments, some of the world weariness, the kind of the wrinkles around his eyes, that kind of look of desperation, and what's all this mean?
That comes from you two.
Yeah,
Spending all night in the room with you.
That's
fools.
right. We're wearing them down.
No, I'm learning secrets about stuff that I can't say. I'm learning secrets about television shows that have blown my mind and made me cynical about all television shows.
Oh, reality.
Yeah, reality TV shows, and learn some stuff. But I can't tell you. But if you pay me $5, I'll tell you. I'm pretty cheap.
Oh my goodness.
I hope that works out. You remember the T-shirt one where you had to say, what was it? If you,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
yeah, he'll take off his T-shirt for $5. You know what I mean?
The internet went silent.
Yeah,
And then I'll put it back on for 10.
he made like $40.
All right, Johnny, I got one for you. This is a story I heard this week. So a friend of Andrea's is a hairdresser. And you've worked in hair salons before, so you kind of know the scene. Yeah. And I asked, what was the most traumatic haircut experience she ever had? And so she said, when she was in school for it, you know, they have people come in kind of on the discount tip. Yeah. So this white lady from Hawaii came in with dreadlocks. And she wanted all her dreadlocks cut off. She was getting an itchy scalp. She didn't know what was going on. So she started to cut off those dreadies. And then she felt this pain in her hand. And a centipede had come out of one of the dreadlocks and bitten her on the hand, and she fell over backwards, and she had to go to the hospital, and she still has a scar on her finger from this killer centipede in the dreadlocks.
Whoa, that's heavy duty. Okay.
That's heavy duty. You know, I think with dreadlocks and stuff, you think maybe lice or something, but centipedes is a whole other level.
You imagine James if a tarantula crawled out. You know?
Yeah.
I'd scream like Johnny. It'd be terrible. What about you? Have you had any weird ones, Johnny, when you were a hairdresser back in the day?
No. I was actually kind of, it was kind of calm. I mostly just, kind of answered phones mostly, and I worked in the back doing all the chemicals and shampoos and water fights, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. Nothing like tarantulas or centipedes. That's for sure. Nothing like that. Yeah, we've all been pretty lucky with that. We screen them at the door.
Dreadies,
we have
get
infrared and stuff. You can see like little things moving around.
Oh God!
You need to go over to Supercuts.
You're right. It's the Predator. The Predator's taking it down. Get to the chopper. All right, Sky.
Okay. So topic is best decade for music. So I'm going to say 90s era, because that's when I was coming of age, and got the hip hop coming on, and the, indie rock, like the Nirvana, like the song we're covering tonight, that came from that era. But I also know that, and you guys might feel this way, that when you're of a certain age, those songs have more of an impact. You know, so maybe it's just also a function of that's how old I was. What about you, Johnny? What's your favorite era? And please chime in the green room.
Yeah.
There we go. 80s and 90s. You can't have both.
Yeah.
You get one.
Well, I could see where she's coming from, you know, because I mean, I love the 70s because I was roller skating and had such a, you know, an attachment to that real dance groove music. But I loved something about every decade, I hate to say, and that's what I can agree with the 80s and 90s. But yeah, and I'm still liking stuff now. There's a lot of new stuff now that I really like a lot. You know what I mean? But I'd have to say yes, 70s and maybe some of the 80s stuff because that was when I was that age.
Coming of age.
Yeah, we were having that fun time.
Hey, what's up, Tommy? What's going on? What's your favorite decade for music? 1890s. Dvorak. You can't- Wait, hey, why not? Why not?
yeah,
It's all. What about you,
There
James?
we go. I think
Best era.
best and favorite are two different things. Best era of music, I think,
who can
is
say?
well. I think the best era of music's probably the '70s. There's so many cool things going on in the '70s, and there's so much good jazz and funk and classical and everything. There's a bunch of stuff, but my favorite has to be the 2000s, just because that's when I was growing up. I think 2000. I was going through like album dates. Like I know a lot of years of albums, and I think most of my favorite albums came out in 2005 and 6. 2005 and 2006. Those are the 2 years.
Max Martin style or
Yeah, Max Martin had a bunch of stuff. The Gorillaz had a bunch of stuff.
Coldplay, I know you like.
Coldplay, yeah, a lot of that stuff that I grew up listening to and going to see in concert. That all came out in 2005, 2006. That was when I was like 15, right when I started to like really get into music.
that's the age, isn't it? Like 15, 16, the shit you hear then is
yeah,
like
it's been stuck in your head forever.
forever.
Yeah, right. First girlfriend, first breakup, all that music, everything.
Sex.
70s. Yeah, Tommy says the Jocko days. Yeah, Jocko Pastorius, Weather Report, all that stuff.
Yeah.
70s was amazing. I guess if you're a jazz head, you know, 50s, 60s are big. It's hard to say, and it's weird now because like there's kind of like the 80s throwback stuff happening. So that's like
And the 90s were 70s.
The 90s were the
totally
70s.
70s. You know?
Yeah, you guys have any
Jamiroquai
theories? So
and,
what's
you know.
the pattern here? Does it repeat every 20
I
years?
think 30.
30 years.
Every 30 years.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, everybody.
Marie, Camilo.
There we go.
What's going on? Yo, we just told the centipede story. Crazy, crazy haircut, dreadies.
So gross. But
So
awesome.
what we haven't done is the little song breakdown quickly. Do you want to
let's do
run that real quick?
Yeah, so do you want to talk about it or do you want to run it first?
Yeah, so we're just going to show you the verse. So we took Nirvana song, Heart Shaped Box, and we kind of, well, Johnny disco-fied it, and we kind of tagged along.
Sorry.
But we're going to start with the drums so you can
couldn't
see how
resist
it
it.
builds up. All right, there it is, folks. You can kind of hear what we did. Yeah. So
Sorry.
we apologize. You know, it's true. We sometimes say it at gigs, but it did happen. We played it in Seattle and got the stink eye from the locals. Not so happy about it.
Nirvana's not funky. It's not funky, damn it. You can't play Nirvana funky.
I think that was
had so much fun,
after.
though.
Well, I think that was after they sang "Happy Birthday" in the middle of one of our songs, or was it before?
That was the same gig, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the same.
And that guy wasn't happy about that either. He didn't like birthdays. He didn't like funky Nirvana. He didn't like anything. But maybe that's why he was drinking, you know?
Yeah, right. And he didn't even buy us a drink, man.
Oh, tune up. So
He did steal some cupcakes, though. I saw him heisting cupcakes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, yeah.
I did, too.
You know, I tell you, when you're playing music in some of these dive bars, that's definitely an experience that brings you back down to earth when they stop your song so they can sing happy birthday to a friend in the corner. You know, it just goes to show you what you really matter for. So it's time to give away some stuff. So old merch giveaway we call OMG, and we're going to play the punk theme song, and if you type in OMG and your name, we'll put you on our little wheel of fortune so you can win some of our merch. And tonight it is that shirt James showed you earlier. Yep. So start typing that stuff in now, and on the other side of this, we will spin the wheel.
1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, break it down for the folks.
Yes. All right, while Sky is putting in your guys' names, so we got OMG Peter, OMG Martha. Let's go, Mari. Let's go, Tommy. Come on. And Tommy, yes, we do have some new music going on. We really do. It's going to be fun. We actually just got some masters back, so pretty stoked about that. And I actually just recorded. We actually do a lot of the recording around here and in this room specifically. With some of these mics, so we got that all coming for you guys, and it's gonna be pretty cool. I think when we get there, you know. So if you,
That's in like 2 weeks, right?
yeah, no, it's next week. Oh no, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks we're releasing our new song, so it's called. Should I tell them what it's called? Yeah, it's called Sidelines. Sidelines. What's Sidelines about, Johnny? What do you take a guess? Take a funny guess. I want to hear a funny guess.
Funny guess. Kind of where I'm always end up sitting. You know, whenever the cool seats for the football games, I try to get right on the sidelines. I'm just kidding. As I interpreted it, it'd be more as when those folks that like to sit back and criticize everything on the outside and never actually get in the mix and kind of actually do it. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I kind of took it. But yeah, as football, I was inspired by a couple different people that I know that just love to sit back and complain, but they don't want to ever kind of get in the mix and do it and play and have fun. You know, they just sit back, well, you're not doing it right. No, you're not doing it correctly. You know, you need to arch your back. You know what I mean?
But, you know, if you don't sit on the sidelines right now, because you can get this shirt, this merch shirt, check it out. If you don't win this one, go here to doradosound.com/merch. We got some really cool new merch coming up. You know, actually for next week, we got that new Zombie RV shirt.
Zombie RV. Anybody in Portland knows what's going on with the Zombie RV.
Yes.
Zombie RV shirt. I wish we had a graphic of that. But that's on the merch store. You can go check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sidelines, the way I think about it, the song we wrote, is exactly that. It's like some people, but it's not just that they're critics. It's they did something in the past and maybe it didn't go so well, and they don't want to jump back in and fail again. So they're sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you, oh, you're just going to fail, you're going to fuck it up, blah, 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 blah,
exactly,
you know.
yeah.
But the message is, get off the sidelines, you know what I mean?
At least you don't have to win the game. You don't have to be the best at it. Just have fun and do what you love to do, and, you know, kind of like us.
All right, we're ready to spin here. Tommy left Portland. Oh, my goodness. Yes, you're not the only one.
He's like, peace, bitch.
He's out.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Oh my God, is it rigged? Lucy.
Jeez.
Lucy wins again.
Oh, my goodness. He should be disqualified, I think. Come on.
Yeah, right? He's done. That's all the wins you get, Lucy. It's expensive to send. How much was it to send it the shirt to Australia?
Well, we did not, but we were able to send him stuff through the merch store.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think they make it local somehow and they can send it. I'll pay you later.
Well,
Love you, Lucy.
All right. Thanks for hanging out tonight. This is the end of the show. The song Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana off one of our albums. I can't remember. If you want to throw a buck in the tip jar, do it somewhere here. And after the song, we're going to be hanging out in the chat, and there's a little playlist for you guys of some of our more recent material if you want to hang out and give us shit online. All right, gentlemen, I had a good time.
Yeah, I had a
great
blast.
It looked like everything worked okay, so we're very excited. Thanks again for watching. And yeah, super cool.
Sweet Mari. All right,
Let's do it.
She eyes me like a Pisces when I am weak. I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for weeks. I've been drawn into your magnet, toss it down. I wish I could eat your cancer when you turn black. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Oh, ever dead to the prices advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Oh, ever dead to the prices advice. Eating orchids for me up, no one just yet. Cut myself on angel hand, baby's breath. Broken hymen of your highness, I'm left back. Throw down your umbilical noose so I can climb right back. Hey, wait, I looking so wet. You turn black. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Oh, well, he did to the priceless divide. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Oh, well, he did to the priceless divide. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Oh, well, he did to the priceless divide. You're Thank you, everybody. See you next week.
Bye.
Now, you're not just playing with your life, you're playing with mine.